Today is the day, guys. Series 7 of Ghostbusters Select from Diamond Select Toys is hitting your local comic book shop. And of course, you know we are excited, and we have got an exclusive unboxing here for you today. Now the line consists of 3 figures. Of course, we have Slime Blower Winston, along with We're Back Egon Spengler, and my absolute favorite and most demanded figure, Janosz Poha. Before we give you a closer look at all 3 individual figures there, we'd like to remind you that each figure does come with a piece of the Build a Firehouse diorama. Yes, once again, buy all the figures from Series 6 to 10 and you will be able to build this amazing set piece. And of course, that comes off the heels of Series 1 to 5, which let us build Gozer's Temple. I mean, we have that thing set up right behind us here, and look how amazing that turned out. The size, the structure, the level of detail. I cannot wait to put that Ghostbusters Firehouse HQ right up next to it. So yeah, I'm an impatient man. I'm definitely an impatient man. How about we open that Janos first? We're gonna do that, right? So here he is, Janos. This is the first action figure of Peter MacNicol I've ever seen in this scale. And he comes with some of the coolest accessories like Baby Oscar, a brand new set of Vigo hands, more on that later, and of course 2 new pieces of that Ghostbusters Firehouse display, including the classic original No Ghost sign. Now I got him out of the package and he's adorable. I don't know if it's proper to call Peter MacNicol, the actor, Janosz Poha, adorable, but I love this figure right here. In fact, I'm just waiting for him to tell me that I'm doing everything bad. Everything bad in life. Taking a closer look at Janos, you can see his curly hair on top there, a light gray shirt along with a dark gray pattern tie, dark gray pants, and a black overcoat and shoes. Now, of course, there's not too much to this action figure. Obviously, he's not a Ghostbuster, so he doesn't come with a Proton Pack or a Slime Blower, so they did include a lot of must-have accessories, including, first and foremost, Baby Oscar. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is the very first ever Baby Oscar anything we've ever seen released for Ghostbusters. Articulation for a little figure like this isn't too bad. His head swivels, and he's got full rotation in the arms. You'll also notice he's wearing his yellow onesie, of course from the end of Ghostbusters 2, when he gets, well, attempted to get possessed. However, due to licensing, there is no Winnie the Pooh logo on the onesie, so whatever. That's easily overlooked. Now, another really cool thing that Janos comes with is a new set of hands for Vigo the Carpathian. And what that allows you to do is you swap out his hands with the new ones. And of course, Vigo came part of Series 6, so if you don't have him, be sure to pick him up. Awesome figure. Now back to the hands, they actually allow Vigo to hold Baby Oscar. This is one of those above and beyond items from Diamond Select Toys, as this is certainly how I'm going to display both the Oscar figure and Vigo figure in my collection going forward. Now there's actually one more accessory with Janos that was kind of hidden behind everything else. It's of a lenticular Vigo the Carpathian painting. Now several years ago, Mattel released one of these, but it didn't even have like a stand behind it. This actually has like a little boxboard stand. So of course it can stand on its own, and the actual lenticular design is really good on this one. And here he is standing next to Janosz Poha for a better idea of the scale of the actual painting. So yeah, guys, this is really cool. Loving it. And somehow that is not it. We also get a couple of Firehouse pieces. This really kind of bare blank piece, which is going to go above the Firehouse doors. And then something that's really eye-catching, the classic Ghostbusters logo used outside the Firehouse in the original film. Like seriously guys, when I get the Firehouse totally constructed, I don't know which one I'm going to go with. Ghostbusters 1, Ghostbusters 2, Ghostbusters 1, Ghostbusters 2. I love them both. So after Janos, it's time to move on to the Ghostbusters. First, we have We're Back Egon Spengler. Now Egon comes packed with a ton of accessories, including the Geiger-meter, of course another ghost trap, and much like We're Back Ray Stantz, a Santa's hat. Alright, now we got Egon out of the package, and of course, I'm loving this. I mean, how can I not? It's Ghostbusters, it's Diamond Select Toys, what's not to love? Now, of course, we got the Santa's hat on top of his head, and once again, much like the We're Back Ray Stantz, these hats are molded for each character, so they fit perfectly. Of course, he's got his dark gray suit with the Spengler name tag and the No Ghost logo on the right arm. Much like we've seen before in the series, the Proton Pack looks fantastic. Love all the equipment as well on the belt, and much like the figures we've already seen representing Ghostbusters 2, the lifeguard, that little yellow box there, has been added. Now when it comes to accessories on old Egon, the Geiger-meter here looks amazing. I mean, just look at that thing. Diamond Select could have easily cheaped out and just gave him yet another PK meter, but the fact that they included this with him, love it. Now, there was one item I forgot to actually mention when discussing him when he was in the packages there, and that is the jar of pink mood slime. This is such a simple accessory, but man, it is fantastic. Check out the level of detail, even the little bubbles on the surface of the slime. Now, when it comes to the Firehouse Headquarters, Egon does come with this this big side piece here of the Firehouse. I've already attached it to the door because I have no patience, and it's a little bit of a tight fit, so I'm kind of having a hard time detaching it. But yeah, Egon comes with this piece. I have no patience. I'm sorry, guys. Now, coming up last, we have got our very first slime blower figure in the Ghostbusters Select line. Yeah, say hello to slime blower Winston Zeddemore. And the accessories do not disappoint in the set. Of course, we got Winston with said slime blower, a zombie/ghost head on a stick like from the subway scene in Ghostbusters 2, some positively charged mood slime that you can attach to the nozzle of the slime blower, and other accessories like replaceable hands and a radio. Alright guys, so I've got him out of the packaging right now. Check him out. Now this is definitely a brand new head sculpt for Winston. No mustache, new hair. This looks identical to Ernie Hudson in the Ghostbusters 2. Moving down to the suit, of course he's wearing the khaki, but we've got to start talking about the slime blower. He of course has the gray and brown chest piece, which I do want to touch on. It's actually a separate piece than the actual straps here, so you can easily remove the slime blower with no problems, no issues. The chest piece is still on there, and you probably could remove that with some hot water and a little bit of patience, but the slime blower can come off with no problem, no issues at all there. And speaking of said blower, let's turn Winston around. Now clearly, Diamond Select Toys, once again, hitting it out of the park. I love the detail, I love all the little labels on here. They look clean, especially that caution striping. All the little gold boxes even have like their little lined effects and little kind of dots on them. He even has the padding behind his head for cushioning. Like, the detail in this thing. Moving around to the front, of course, we've got the actual slime blower portion. It also does have a strap that just goes around the neck, so if you just wanted to like hang there, you definitely could as well. And then once again, you can attach this big burst of positively charged pink mood slime. Moving down, of course, we've got the military web belt, once again, Ghostbuster 2 lifeguard on there. And everything else, the khaki bottoms, the boots, it's what we've come to expect. Seriously, Diamond Select, I love this slime blower, the slime blower Winston Zeddemore. I can't wait until the next wave comes out and we get Ray with blower as well. Now, once again, Winston does come with this zombie head on the stick, made famous from the Ghostbusters 2 subway scene. And this thing looks identical to what I remember from the film. And the base looks like a piece of cement that was just kind of ripped right out of the floor. Now, another thing that's cool about this is actually detachable. So if you want to have the head off the stick for whatever reason, or the stick off the platform and you want something to hold this, you definitely could. They all come apart. And Winston, of course, does come with a Firehouse piece. This is, of course, the window area up above one of the doors of the Ghostbusters HQ. So that's all three figures. We've opened them up. Let's see where we actually are right now when it comes to the Firehouse. As you can see, this gives us a pretty good idea of exactly how large this Firehouse is going to be, and just how awesome of a showpiece this is going to be when all figures are collected. We have a few items right now, like that random piece that came with Janos and the 2 Ghostbuster signs that don't really have a home as of yet, but they soon will after we pick up Ghostbusters Series 8 coming later this year, and of course Ghostbusters Series 9 and 10, and for those living under a rock, 9 and 10, they're going to include figures from the real Ghostbusters. Egon, Winston, Ray, Peter, Slimer, and the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. If I build it, they will eventually come, and I am building this thing, and I cannot wait till it's complete and finished. And if you guys want your own Firehouse, if you guys want to get in on, in my opinion, the single greatest line of Ghostbuster figures from a collector's standpoint, pre-order, buy these right now. We got links right down below in the description for you. And that is all I have for you today. I'll see you right back here next time on Ghostbusters News here on YouTube.
From your project checkbook, you might want a warranty in case it happens down the line. Everybody's going down in time. Remember, you are not a